Shalom, Holy Blossom. As we are in this season of transitions and graduations, and given the current seemingly unending cycle of new upsets and flashpoints that we're seeing on campuses, I've been thinking a lot about our university students, and especially this class of 2024, and the way that they are starting this new chapter in their lives. More than once since October 7th, I've heard our university students describe the situation on their campus as a dumpster fire. And that actually made me think about this story from our Midrash. You see, there's a man walking alone in the forest, and he comes across the bir'ah doleket. A bir'ah means palace, but the word doleket is actually a little harder to translate. It comes from the same root as our candle blessing, lahadlik, so that we know it has something to do with fire, with flame, or with light, but it's really up to interpretation on whether or not it has a positive meaning, like glowing or illuminated or lit up, or a negative one, like on fire. So this guy is wandering alone in the forest and he sees a palace. And either the palace is beautiful and lit up like a ride at Canada's Wonderland, or it is completely consumed by flames and in danger of burning to the ground. But either way, the traveler says aloud, well, someone must be the owner of this house. There aren't just palaces in the middle of the woods, right? And if it's on fire, someone really should tell the owner. And if it's lit up for a party, well then all the more so. Someone has to be in charge. And like magic, having heard someone exclaim out loud, a voice calls out from within the palace, I am the master of this house. And the rabbis say that that is how Abraham and God first met and formed a relationship, by noticing that the palace was ablaze or lit up. So one of the takeaways of this midrash is that the first steps towards a better world is becoming aware of its structures, how it functions, and alternatively, the dangers that we might be in. As many of you are aware, I spent many years as a Hillel campus professional, a journey which actually coincided with the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. And I found myself immersed in Zoom calls and WhatsApp conversations, particularly with our new students who had graduated high school in 2020, who'd weathered the final months of that experience through the lens of a computer screen and were then devoid of any of the traditional support systems or fun rites of passage that accompanied the transition into university life. And now we find ourselves 4 years later. And for our Jewish students, they are yet again having what should be a joyful milestone, marred by world events far out of their control. The end of their semesters of studying being marked by a lot of unrest on campus, and now these encampments, where they swear that they are just anti-Israel, anti-war, not anti-Jew, but seem to be comfortable living amongst slogans and sentiments that certainly beg to differ. Indeed, the house can very much feel like it's on fire. But here's the thing. Just like in our story, it can be ablaze or it can be lit up brilliantly. It can be aglow. The key is finding the spaces, faces, and places that ground you, that support you, so that you can be the one lighting up the night. So this summer, for all of our students, class of 2024 and beyond, please know that I and the whole Holy Blossom team are here for you, to be a soft place to fall. You've been getting emails from me all year, but I would really love the chance to get to know you, panim el panim, face to face. We can grab a coffee or a bubble tea and we can talk about what's been going on, or we can talk about pretty much anything else. I just want you to know that I'm here. And regardless, you are just at the beginning of your journey and you don't walk it alone. The entire Holy Blossom community stands with you to support you, guide you, and light up the path ahead. We got this.